It's a hockey stream on episode 637 of the VIG Lounge. Now, the Pittsburgh Penguins defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs last night to secure their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final in my Penguins season mode playthrough. Now it's time to see if the Golden Knights can do the same thing with the Colorado Avalanche. They've won two very wild games, game 2 in overtime, and then a goal within the last minute in game 3 to get themselves to this position. This series has been a lot more back and forth than the Eastern Conference one, and I'm totally fine with that. Shout-outs to the fantastic Mel Nicholson, who's been checking the stream out and appreciated the shout last time. Sorry if we win again, but just know the Avs lost virtually and not in real life. So with that out of the way, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, let's jump into Game 4, Round 3, Golden Knights and Avalanche here on the VIG Lounge. And the Avs win the draw, and nobody's surprised if you've watched this stream long enough, and a big drive goes wide. I don't know if Hill got a piece of that or not. He definitely got a piece of that one. Avs are credited with 2 shots, so he did, and Mark Stone is in. He'll fire one from range. The rebound for Barbashev. And Blackwood got both of them. Each goalie has now faced 2 shots in the early going, as we highlight Nathan MacKinnon. 18:43 remaining in the first, early stages. And another one draw for Colorado. Makar spins, dishes off to MacKinnon, then gets to Makar. And it's carried back in by Mark Stone. Stone knocked off the puck. Barbashev has it, flings it, and a save once again for Blackwood. And he will hang on to that one, and we'll have a whistle in the Avs zone. Chant of "Let's go Avs" here at Ball Arena, trying to get their team into it. Now a chant of "Go Knights Go" from these fickle EA Sports fans. Machushkin, who again is a member of the Columbus Blue Jackets starting next season. Carried in now. Stone with a shot and a save made once more by Blackwood, as the Golden Knights have generated a little bit of momentum, but McKenzie has shut the door at least for now. Another one draw. I'm probably going to go the whole period without winning a faceoff. Just watch. Hanifin with a huge hip check. And a shot that went wide for the Avalanche, but it was, it did not count. It did not hit the net. Hanifin with a shot. It goes wide as it was deflected. Collected behind the net by Taves. Howden pops out in front. Couldn't get the shot off. And the puck leaves the zone and is chased down by Rasmus Andersson. Regroups behind his own net. Oh, what a beautiful stretch pass to Marner. He's in, and he scores! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner! And the Golden Knights have the early 1-0 lead on a beautiful feed, as Mitch Marner is sprung alone, no mistake, and just like that, I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Vegas with a 1-0 lead. .37 remaining, as the Golden Knights have taken a lead in this do-or-die game for Colorado. Ross Colton hit along the wall. And now Tomas Hertl carries in for the VGK. Turning, shooting, and a save made again by Mackenzie Blackwood. Nice recovery after giving up the breakaway goal. Puck given away now to Alexander Holtz. Holtz drifts in, shoots, and Mackenzie Blackwood smothers that one. Keeps it tight to his chest, as the Golden Knights are peppering, putting up 7 shots to the Avs 3. And we're not quite halfway through this first period yet. Tomas Hertl just ran over an Avalanche player. Shot, score! Tomas Mutant Ninja Hertl puts the Golden Knights up by 2. And that all started with that hit on former Avalanche, now Pittsburgh Penguins, Sam Girard. He got buried in the corner, and then Hertl got the puck and was able to put it past Blackwood to extend the Golden Knights' lead. It's now 2-0 as Jared Bednar is trying to come up with a game plan to get his team into it in this do-or-die game. Hertl now up to 7 goals on the postseason. And now Hertl wins a draw. Look at that. He's a double threat. Or I guess a triple threat with the hitting. Coughlin in with a chance, and Blackwood said no. Hertl settles it down. Back to Coughlin, and he cranked it off the post. Rebound. Denied by Blackwood. Kiviranta is going to be ranting about that one. Coughlin had it knocked away. Could not get to the puck in time. And it's given away now as the Avs get it into the Golden Knights zone. Oh, that could have been bad. Jeremy Lauzon got it up to Alexander Holtz. Holtz to the backhand, and he put it wide. Collected now by Hertl. Down to the blue line. Drive by Theodore, turned away. Marty Necas putting the wheels on. He did get to the puck first. Wasn't able to do much with it, though. And the Golden Knights execute the breakout again. And a giveaway. Stone trying to get through, but he wasn't able to. Drive by Theodore, turned aside. Now Devon Taves. The Golden Knights get it back in the log jam in the corner. Tried to pass it up. Now it's on the stick of Taves again. Cave gets bumped. Golden Knights have to grab the puck in their own zone. Gets it along the wall. Up now to Theodore. Now to Stone, who decides to bash it in. Collected along the wall by Braden McNabb. Lost the puck, though. Now it's the Nate Dogg. He gets crunched. Up the left side to the goal scorer, Marner. And he nearly got a second one, but Blackwood shut it down. Marner from the other side, and Blackwood got that too. Nice defensive play, and Anderson tried to get the puck but wasn't able to do so. It rolls in on Hill, and he will get the whistle. Taking a look at Jeremy Lauzon, I'm sure I know why. Yep. Okay, that hit looks sloppy from the first angle, but it's pretty good there. Jeremy Lauzon will certainly give you a lot of that. Up to 34 hits now. Drive handled and a shot save made by Hill. As the Avalanche in the last 30 seconds of this period are trying to get themselves into this game. Now have half the shot totals of the Golden Knights. There's another one from long range. Handled by Hill, and the breakout is started by Noah Hannafin off to Brett Howden. Howden drifting, trying to get a shot off, but he couldn't. And that's going to do it for the first 20 minutes. Goaltending was the story. Mackenzie Blackwood was excellent, only allowing 2 on 14 shots, 1 on a breakaway from Mitch Marner, and 1 from Tomas Hertl after absolutely bodying Sam Girard take a look at the stats after one period of play. Shots on goal, 14-8 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 14-3 in favor of Vegas. Wow. Passing percentage in favor of the Golden Knights as well, 87.5 to 81.3. We won a single face-off in 9 attempts. That is absolutely embarrassing. If you're anybody else other than the visually impaired gamer, yeah, we know. I suck on draws. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this middle frame has in store, shall we? Habs in early. Oh my, or in early, I should say. I don't know what early is. Good work. I've even had tea. I've had a delicious lunch. I don't know what's going on here. Theodore is in. Couldn't get the shot on. He got it a little too tight. And a drive now by Barbashev, handled by Blackwood to the corner. Now Eichel breaks in. He scores! Eichel motorcycle! And the Golden Knights now lead by 3. And again, it's just delivering a hit to get the puck. But boom! Jack Eichel just throwing the body right there. Turns defense into offense. And the closeness of games 2 and 3 are but a distant memory right now for Colorado as they're down 3-0. But if any team can mount a comeback with the offensive firepower that they have, it is definitely the Colorado Avalanche. I will give credit where credit is due. They were the best regular season team in the league last year for a reason. Golden Knights just trying to shut things down defensively. And the puck's carried in now by Braden McNabb. McNabb with a shot and a denial by Blackwood. Wrist shot denied denied by Blackwood off the stick of Brett Howden, as I try to get a grasp on the English language once again. Puck's carried in by William Karlsson. Knocked off his stick. Back to the blue line, lost it. And the Avs look to break out. Ross Colton. Knocked off the puck. Trying to get in was Anderson, but he was jostled, and that's going to count as icing. 13:41 remaining in the second period. As we highlight the goaltending matchup, one is doing a lot better than the other. I'm sure you know which. That's all I'll say. I don't want to be mean. Oh, look at that! Just as I said, Brock puts the Golden Knights in a full Nelson and gets the Avalanche on the board. Nice shot by Manson as he lets it fly. And Brock Nelson, right place, right time to tap it past Hill. And this game's not over yet. Brock Nelson's certainly been a thorn in the side of the Avalanche in this series, or in the thorn in the side of the Golden Knights rather in this series, as he seems to always be getting a goal or assisting on what was an excellent performance from Gabriel Landeskog in Game 2. Here's Hurdle. Shoots! Big save by Blackwood. Drive and a save made by Hill. As the Avalanche are down by 2 and are looking for more. Oh, I'm glad to know that I made some rewards points today. Thank you, Xbox. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything. I just haven't touched the console this morning, so I'm going to get my rewards in real time on the stream here. Jonas Rondbjerg gets it up to Raphael Lavoie. He's knocked off the puck. Trying to get there first, and he knocks it away just enough. But there's a crunch for it, as we've got a scrum brewing along the boards here. Golden Knights come away with it. Rondbjerg has it. He'll find Lavoie. Raphael Lavoie knocked off the stick to Rondbjerg. Both men have found the score sheet in this series, and Rondbjerg tried again, but he wasn't able to do so. Shea Theodore missed a hip check. Lavoie caught a body check and dumped it out to the ice. Now it's Ivan Barbashev as the first line comes on the ice for the VGK. Barbashev cuts in, he couldn't finish. And a rebound is generated there, but they're not able to capitalize on it. And the Avs look to carry it out. Kiviranta. Back to Nelson. Shea Theodore finds all kinds of time. Theodore dances, backhand scores! Oh, what a beauty! Shea Nateson, Theodore scored! Golden Knights lead continues to grow. I would have said 4-0, but Brock Nelson had to go and score, so ruined that. Theodore just flings that one to the net, and I don't know if Blackwood simply didn't see it. There was some traffic in front. Now 4-1 though with 5:04 remaining. As the Avalanche are looking for answers in this do or die Game 4. Puck carried in by William Karlsson. Karlsson to the front, and he lost the puck. Rasmus Andersson flings one. Lands on the stick of William Karlsson. Hanifin got it back to Howden. Lets it go, and a pad save by Blackwood. Oh, what a weird goal that was. A bit of a giveaway. I don't know if I want to die on that hill. Oh my goodness, Nathan MacKinnon got the easiest goal of his life. I think it was helped in by the Vegas defense. Anderson tried to clear it and gave a guy who doesn't need an easy goal an easy goal. So the Avalanche are back to within 2. Got a little puck luck there. As Nathan MacKinnon gets the easiest playoff goal he will ever score. It's almost like a blind guy that's controlling the goaltender. Oh my goodness, off the bar. Dylan Coghlan nearly got that one right back. There's Makar. Oh, he got absolutely crunched there. Got up okay, though. Riley Smith trying to get it out. Just a big battle for it, and that'll do it for the second period. Golden Knights led by 2 in the first. They lead by 2 in the second, but it's 4-2 this time rather than 2-0. So we will take a look at the stats and see if the Golden Knights can close it out in the third. And look, 2 of those goals generated by hits. As Jack Eichel lowered the body, or took the body and then took the puck and scored. I was going to say lowered the boom or took the body that came up lower the body, so I have no idea what that means. Again, that's proof that this is not an AI-generated channel, because it just looks sloppy. It's not slop. take a look at the rest of the stats now. 23-16 are the shots in favor of the VGK. Hits 30-9 in favor of the Golden Knights. Avalanche leading in the passing percentage now, 83.6 to 80 on the nose. We got a single face-off win yet again, and the Avs have won 14 in 16 draws. So some things, the more things stay the same, the more things change, the more they stay the same, I suppose. I don't know. Either way, 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if the Golden Knights can close this one out, shall we? Third period action coming at you next here on the VIG line. Eichel wins it. Got it to Stone. Stone with a drive and a save made by Mackenzie Blackwood. Golden Knights looking to get it out. Couldn't quite do it. And now Nichushkin carries in for Vegas, or carries in for Colorado, I'm sorry. Carries into the Vegas end. There we go. Almost said that the choo-choo was on the Golden Knights. That has not happened yet. Maybe we'll get him out of Columbus. Who knows? Natchez. Had it and lost it. Now Eichel. Got it up. Cross tried to get it to Theodore. Did McNabb, but it didn't work. Back to the point for McNabb. Settled down by William Karlsson. He finds the lane and gets blocked off, though. And Colton carries it the other way. Lehkonen. It's worried he might have been getting lucky there, but thankfully we didn't. And a drive. Bash it in for William Karlsson, but the Avs got there first. Here's Brock Nelson. Dishes off. Got a little too tight in front, and a save made by Hill. As the Avalanche are really applying pressure now, trying to get themselves to within one. Mitch Marner finally gets it out for the VGK. Turning is Marner. Shooting, and a save made at the side of the net. Pass across. Up the left side to Tomas Hertl. Hertl to the net, denied. Huge save by Aiden Hill. Definitely made a better puck decision than he did on the McKinnon goal. Tomas Hertl carries in. Turning. Missed the net. Or could not get the shot away. It was blocked off. Lavoie settles it down. Lavoie trying to spin away from a check, trying to cut to the front, and he's knocked off the puck. Gerard, the Pittsburgh Penguin, former Av. Shots blocked by Rombjörn, who then finds Nick Dowd. And Dowd, while falling, got a shot away, but did not lead to anything. As the Avs now have 20 shots, and Golden Knights have 27. Highlighting Brock Nelson, he's been all over this game. He's got a goal, and oh boy, is he taking some scalps. And by scalps, I mean hits to the body. 7:32 remaining here in the third. Jack Drury. Oh my God, I went a little further back there. I went to the 90s for a moment there, my bad. That is the nephew of Chris Drury, Jack Drury, who is now a member of the Nashville Predators. Shot denied. Coghlan disrupted things just enough to get the puck. Now it's up to Barbashev. Barbashev to the net, scores! return to our regularly scheduled program as the Golden Knights go up 5-2. Finally able to cut in and put it past Blackwood. And Barbashev's got himself 10 goals in this postseason. Definitely helps when one of the games you have, you put up an 8-point night with 4 goals and 4 assists. Stone gets it to Eichel. Eichel, a drive, rebound! Oh my goodness, Brayden McNabb! I thought it was a sure thing, but Blackwood got the lumber out and stopped that. The lumberyard is still operational, if not, for giving up 5 goals, but they still come up big when they can. And highlighting Ivan Barbashev, who found the back of the net tonight. And there it is. Woo, mini donuts. What did that guy say? Here's hot dogs. I think I've heard that one before. And a save made by Hill. Collected. Up the left side now to LeBlanc. He gets crunched. Down. Passes it across. Carried in now by LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a chance and a save made off of Brombeard. Minute 46 to go. And we're highlighting Mackenzie Blackwood. He has certainly made some spectacular saves. And it's probably going to tell me, yep, 8 saves in the period. Good Lord. Come on. Give me a better edge stat than that. Come on. Minute 46 remaining. Pass down. Went in on Hill, but thankfully he was alert and played it properly. Oh, Marner was not alert for that one, though. That was a huge hit. As the Avs are fighting hard to try to erase this deficit, but they're running out of time. Valiant effort, though. Marner with a chance, turned away, and then knocked down by Carlson. Sets up a one-time blast, and Blackwood shut that one down. Golden Knights coming to collect the puck after a devastating hit. Marner had it, then it got to Howden. Howden gets around Burns, and he couldn't get the shot. Well, he did get the shot away, but it was denied by the shoulder of Mackenzie Blackwood, and it's not going to matter. The Vegas Golden Knights complete the sweep and are off to the Stanley Cup Final. Again, hats off to the Avalanche. This was a fantastic series. I will say Game 2 is probably some of the most fun I've ever had doing these NHL playthroughs. As we see Stone and Burns shake hands. And Blackwood and Hill. Mark Stone chooses not to touch the trophy. They should give you the option whether you want to touch it or not. Because sometimes teams have touched it and they've won. So, you know, I know it's superstition not to touch the trophy, but like, you should have that opportunity, just like you do when you can decide who can hoist the Stanley Cup after the captain does. Just some food for thought. But again, hats off to the Avs. Games 2 and 3 especially were absolutely bonkers, and I had so much fun with them. This game, you know, wasn't quite as competitive, But the Avs definitely fought valiantly. I'll give them that. And Brock Nelson is a pain in the ass for the Golden Knights. So I hope you enjoy that little joke there. But let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal, 35-22 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 43-17 favoring Vegas. My passing percentage just keeps going down, and Colorado's keeps going up. And look, I'm consistent. I won a single draw in all 3 periods. Oh, my word. That is absolutely pathetic. But what matters most, 5 goals of even strength from 5 different goal scorers. Ivan Barbashev still red hot. And we'll see who we're facing in the 4th round, a.k.a. the Stanley Cup Final. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer, 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Saturday, everybody.